TNT. Bang up to date.
Hello, and here we are at the Coffin Works on the 5th of April 2013. So Simon, why do you want to restore this building?
Well, it's an amazing bit of Birmingham's industrial history. And if you look in this street around us here, you'll see it's one of the only old buildings left of this bit of the jewellery quarter. It's got an incredible story to tell about a business making coffin fittings in Birmingham, which is a really big trade at one time. And it was left with all its stock and everything intact. So we've got a really good story to tell about a Birmingham business. It's a fantastic building with all its own arm windows, a custom-built factory. And we think that people will be really interested to see it, and we think it would be a very great shame if it was knocked down.
What are all these people doing here today?
Well, today we've got come in some volunteers from Ernst & Young, and they're helping us to clear out the last remaining parts of the coffin fittings and all the stock and machinery, because the factory was full of stock and machinery when it was left in 1999. Most of that's got off into a store now. We've kept a little bit of it to show people.
There's lots of things like this that needs to be wrapped. Oh, there's some in there. And this is the shroud room. And these are the shrouds. They're like robes. This is called a crimping machine. This is the machine that puts the patterns on. I wonder who's going to be cleaning this?
This is a plastics room. It once looked like this.
This is the modern extension, but it looks worse than the old one.
It looks like there's drainage pipes on the inside.
And this is the office. Have a look at this. These are some of the books before the days of technology.
This is a clocking in machine. And of course, you would need a safe. Can't get in. This was a stamping room, and it was probably the noisiest of the lot. Metal like this was turned into this using this stamping machine. Here are two of the volunteers. So, what are you doing today?
Well, we're just here today in this big abandoned coffin works, and really we're just sorting out all the things they've left, really, putting it into archive for safekeeping. It'll look amazing, hopefully, when it's all completed.
It's like a workshop, isn't it, pretty much?
Yeah.
There's like different rooms, and you actually can kind of like visualise how working life was back in the not prehistoric times, but back in the war times. So yeah, it's been quite an eye-opener actually.
Yeah, it's really interesting, yeah, definitely.
What do you think it will look like in the future when you've restored the building back to its original place?
Well, in one sense, we hope it's not going to look very different, because that's the idea. We're kind of restoring it. We want people to be able to experience what it was like. But all sorts of things need to be repaired. The roof leaks. We've got buckets all over the place collecting the water that comes in. The windows, the arms all rusted and they need fixing. But we want it to look pretty similar. What we will do, what will be different, is we'll have all the stuff back in it again, so it'll look just like it was when it was found, when it was first the factory closed in 1999. All the stock around, everything for people to see, all the stamps. We're going to have a lot of the machinery working again. So I hope it's going to be great. But round the back, and some of the shopping, as we used to call it, where the workshops are round the back, like the polishing shop and things like that, these are actually going to be turned into commercial units that people can let out with fairly cheap rent. And we hope there will be businesses coming in and joining us in the coffin works. So as well as the museum, if you want to call it that, or heritage attraction, there'll be people coming in here to work. So it's going to be a busy place.
Hopefully, we'll be around to see this project completed.
AJ Lindo, TNT News in the Coffin
Works.